Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back here at it with another DVD collection video. I'm gonna start off with the letter J's on my DVD section of this entire video series I'm doing. The first one I got here with Michael Keaton's called Jack Frost, not to be confused with Frost. There's a horror one. I believe it's also called Jack Frost, and it's put out there by Vinegar Syndrome, I think. But this is a different Frost. This is more mainstream. This is kind of like a comedy one with Michael Keaton here. Kind of like a Christmassy movie. And that's my first J. And then I'm gonna go in here with Adam Sandler and Jack and Jill. I also have this one called Jack Goes Home, a horror movie that I picked up at my Walmart, and it's still wrapped up. I have not seen it yet. It was an official selection of the South by Southwestern, so I'm a big fan of South by Southwestern, as well as the the independent film scene industry. Anyways, here I got Jack-O-Lantern. Another horror movie. I got Jacko here. This actually has a couple movies. It has Dark Universe, Biohazard 2, and it's also a signed edition here by the director himself. This is also limited to 1,000 copies. So yeah, so this is Jacko and Friends. I also have here the Jacko with Bruce Willis and Richard Gere. And I'm a big fan of Jackass, so of course I'm gonna have Jackass the movie. And I have Jackass the movie part 2. Picked that up pretty cheap on DVD here. Jackass part 3. And I also have Jackass the Lost Tapes. Pretty cool compilation here of cool pranks and stuff that they've done. I got here Adrian Brody and Keira Knightley and The Jacket. Pretty good story, good plot. It was a pretty good movie. I liked it. And I got the Jackhammer Massacre. Then I'm off to The Janitor. Pretty obscured horror, very low budget movie here. Then I got the January Man, MGM Classic Pictures. Then I got Jason X. A lot of people bash this movie. I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was that bad. It's kind of silly, the thought of having Jason going into space and all that stuff, but it's original. It was just picture yourself in a spaceship or out of space with this Jason Voorhees in it. That's pretty that's a pretty crazy thought. Then I got Java Heat with, of course, Mickey Rourke. Still sealed. And I got here the 30th anniversary edition of Jaws. It's a pretty cool cover, and of course it has like a little booklet in there. Tons of special features in this Jaws edition. So that's pretty cool. And then of course I'm going to have Jaws Part 2. Then I'm going to follow up with Jaws Part 3. And, of course, Jaws the Revenge 4. And I got this movie called JCVD, which I really, really liked. I'm pretty sure that this kind of like revived. And I say kind of because he's not fully famous right now, and he's not as popular as he was in the early 90s. But this kind of revived Jean-Claude Van Damme, but this movie was really, really good. And I believe this is like his first non-action movie, because even though it has a little bit of, it has some action in it, it's not a full-on action movie. It has a lot of drama in it, and it's basically more or less about his story, like his life story. So it was a pretty cool concept to make that movie. JCVD, of course, it stands for Jean-Claude Van Damme. And then I got Jeepers Creepers Part 2, I do have part 1 and 2 and 3 all on Blu-ray. So, but I only have part 2 on DVD. Jennifer's Body with the beautiful Megan Fox. And Jerry Maguire with Tom Cruise. Really, really excellent movie. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend this one. Then the Jersey Shore Massacre. This is, of course, a parody of Jersey Shore. And the Jersey Shore Shark Attack. Yeah. I got Tim Allen here. Joe Somebody. John Tucker Must Die. A pretty popular movie from the mid-2000s. And Johnny Be Good with Anthony Michael Hall, Robert Downey Jr., and Uma Thurman. This is part of the MGM classic vault thing that they have. These are going to be a little harder to get back here. Johnny Handsome with, of course, Mickey Rourke, Forrest Whitaker, Morgan Freeman. Here we got him, Johnny Handsome. This is a 1989 classic, really fun movie here. And down here we have Johnny Mnemonic, which is still sealed up, even though it's used. I did get this at Movie Stop. There's a lot of these movies that I gotta open up, man. They're still sealed, even though they're used or sealed. I got Jonah Hex with Josh Brolin, John Malkovich, and Megan Fox. I did not like this at all. I didn't think it was good. I thought it was blah. Then I got Journey to the Mysterious Island with, of course, The Rock. I got Justice League. This is an animated movie from DC. And promo means Black Friday. $2 DVD. Then I got Joyride. I really enjoyed this movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. This is, of course, a horror movie, and it was a really fun movie. I really liked it and enjoyed it. And I have Joyride 2, Dead Ahead. Obviously not as good as the first one, not even close, but it's a sequel. And I have this other one called Joyride with Tobey Maguire in it. It has nothing to do with the other Joyrides. And I got here Juan of the Dead. This is actually a movie that they filmed in Cuba, and it's like a comedy zombie movie, which was really it was cool and funny at the same time. It was a funny movie. Juan of the Dead, highly suggested. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Judge Dredd. This is the original Judge Dredd, the one from 1995 with Sylvester Stallone in it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good. Then I got Julia. This is a movie that I picked up at my local Walmart. Have not seen yet. Jungle Holocaust. This movie was awesome. If you're into weird cannibal movies and stuff, this movie was really good. This is the Shriek Show release, and this movie was I don't remember what year this is from, but 1977. So yeah, this is an old classic cannibal movies that were really popular back in the 70s. And I got this cool one. It's an all green DVD case here. It's called The Jungle. I didn't like this that much. It's one of those creature features, but it was like cheesy as hell, and the story plot was whatever. Juno. I really love this movie. This is like one of my favorite movies. I'm a huge Ellen Page fan. I think her movies are really cool, but this one was awesome. If you haven't seen this, highly recommend this drama movie. And of course, Jurassic Park. Who hasn't seen this? Part 1 was awesome. Then I got Jurassic Park 3. I believe I do have part 2 on Blu-ray though. So I actually have the trilogy on Blu-ray. So it doesn't matter. I don't have part 2 on DVD, but you know. And I actually thought part 3 was alright. I didn't think it was bad. Then I have Just Add Water. All-star, awesome lineup. Also, really good cast in this movie. And it was a pretty good movie, decent film. Just Cause. Really good movie. I saw it a very long time ago. I really have to rewatch this one. Sean Connery, Lawrence Fishburne. Just Friends. I just saw this the other day. It was really, when I first saw this, it was really, really, really funny. Like, I was like really into it. I really loved it. I saw it the other day, and it doesn't hold up as much. It was all right. It was still funny, and it's very entertaining. But I actually thought it was funnier. Like, if I had not seen it recently, I thought it was gonna be a funnier movie, but it was alright. Then I got Just Go With It with the beautiful Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. It was alright. And I believe that's about it for my J's. Cause then it kicks off with the K's over here. So this is it for this video and my letter J's on DVD. Until next time, I will be back with the Blu-rays with my letter J's. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this short and simple video. Goodbye.